Hello, mis amores. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're not blending into the background like I am. But sometimes it's okay. You don't always gotta stand out. Sometimes it's okay to blend in. I know that in all forms of media, there's this idea that you always have to stand out, that you shouldn't blend in. But sometimes it's okay, because it's calmer there. It's less exhausting to blend in. So the only reason I won't get changed is to make a statement. Yeah, today I'm blending in. Tomorrow I stand out. That being said, I think I will be making enough of a statement with my recipe today anyway. Meal, whatever it is I'll be creating. That has yet to be found out, as you can probably tell by the title of the video. Last week I kind of challenged myself a little bit, and I kind of wanted to keep the momentum going and do another challenge that has probably been done before. I don't think I've ever seen a video on it, but I'm sure there has been. The idea of this video is that I went onto a website that generates random ingredients, and we're gonna make a meal out of all of them together, combined, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. Anywho, obviously I looked up the ingredients earlier so that I could go out and buy them. So let's see what the universe has in store for us, or had in store for us. Actually has, because we have yet to eat it. Pass Vincent, take over. Hi. Here we are. I'm sure I've told you guys what it is we're doing today. So I found this website that randomly generates ingredients. Today we gotta randomly generate those ingredients. It's literally just called random ingredient generator. You can randomize these ingredients and say how many it's supposed to tell you. Unique, what does that do? Okay. I think I'm gonna go with 1 to make it a little bit more exciting and just generate each ingredient on its own. And I think I'm gonna go for 6 ingredients. I think 6 ingredients can make a nice meal. Randomize the first one. Tofu! I can work with that. Maybe I'll do 3 unique ones and 3 non-unique ones. Okay, next. Oh. I don't like that. Because coconut to me is sweet and tofu often isn't. Although maybe I can make like a whipped tofu. Or obviously I'm thinking maybe a coconutty soup. Cider vinegar. I feel like that's unnecessary. That's such an unnecessary ingredient. I might change this one because like boring. Alright, let's go for 3 unique ones. Randomize. Passion fruit. Oh my god, we're definitely gonna make something sweet. Like a whipped tofu or so. Can you get passion fruit nowadays? Passion fruit. Abwankaufen. Oh wait. They're in season. Perfect. Otherwise I would have just gone with like a juice, I guess. Randomize. Kidney bean. How's that unique also? But also, what am I supposed to do with a kidney bean? Just 1. It says just 1. Okay, 1 more. Licorice. Oh my god, what? I am lost. Hold on, I feel like I can make 1 more non-unique one for the cider vinegar. Marshmallow. Okay, that's like an ingredient at least. Cider vinegar to me is more so something that you have in your pantry already. To these ingredients, I think I can add like pantry essentials like salt, pepper, maybe flour even as well to make a proper meal. We've got tofu, coconut, marshmallow, passion fruit, kidney bean, and licorice. I think I could have gone with a dessert, but then the kidney bean? What am I supposed to do with that one? I've got some figuring out to do. Hello, I'm researching. Today I bought all of the ingredients except for passion fruit. Who would have thought? So the first supermarket didn't have it. Tomorrow I'm gonna try 2 more. Well, I hope that I'll find it in the first one already. I don't even think you can buy it frozen, obviously. So I'm gonna opt for an alternative then. I think they should definitely have juice. So now I'm just thinking of what I could do with all of the ingredients, because so I'm thinking of maybe making whipped tofu, coconut. I could have like coconut cream, so as a whipped cream alternative. But then with the marshmallows, I was thinking of putting them in the air fryer, just kind of like s'mores. I'm just now thinking, because I have no idea what to do with the kidney beans, maybe I should try and dry them and then put them in the oven and let them dry out very much, or even harden, so that they're kind of like crackers. And the rest will all just be toppings, I guess. I don't know what to do with the licorice. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna try and do. So then I've got like a bread situation with toppings. I got this. I like thinking outside of the box. I don't often do it when it comes to cooking, because usually I just follow recipes. Sometimes more, sometimes less rigorously. I've got coconut pieces and coconut chips, which I thought might be cool. We'll see. Licorice, I could only find these. I thought licorice was way more common actually in Germany, but in that one store I could only find this. And in the second store I didn't look anymore because I had found these. Been a while since I had licorice. Actually, I had a full-on period or hyperfixation of eating salty licorice. Oh, which I must say, I'm kind of liking the salt in this. Can you melt licorice? I'm just thinking what else I could do with this apart from just putting it on top. And then I did find passion fruits today, but just in case they're not good, because you never know with fruit, I guess. I also bought passion fruit juice. Can you melt licorice? Yes, especially when you put it into some water. Okay. That creates a syrup that can be used for sauces. So that might just be my first step. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that syrup, but you know, you never know. Maybe you need syrup. But like I said, I think my main idea, obviously the kidney beans are the most random, is to make some sort of cracker or bread, something to put whipped tofu and all the other stuff on top. I just feel like maybe I will create the best thing ever. I can't really only hope for it to be edible, because for that I think I've been too lucky with my ingredients. This is 50 grams of licorice, so apparently, and that makes sense I guess, melts faster the smaller the licorice is. Oh, I thought this was gonna be satisfying to cut. It really is not. Water. Surely this is gonna be great. I feel like, is this really enough water? Low heat it says. So that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, it's already turning brown. Keep checking on it. That done, we can move on to our cracker, I think. Again, I wanna make this from the kidney beans. Maybe mix it with some juice. Although, actually the juice from the kidney beans might already be enough. Also, it's lunchtime and I haven't really had lunch. So here I am eating marshmallows. Oh, that reminds me of a salad that my parents used to make. Back when I ate tuna, it was basically just tuna and kidney beans. With a nice dressing and a lot of onion as well. Weird stuff happening here. I am going to grab our mini... Another idea I just had while on my walk. Maybe I could also make more of a liquid dough, batter even, and then we can make some sort of pancake or wrap with it in a pan. So here I've got my machine. We're just gonna put a couple of the kidney beans in there. This will be too dry probably. So I'm thinking of putting some passion fruit juice in there just to, well, make it sweeter, because obviously we're gonna create something sweet. There's just no way around it with the ingredients that we've got. And also to incorporate the passion fruit. And also because I want to drink it. Surely they go together, right? Beautiful. This is more of a batter. This is to liquid. Maybe I'm gonna go for liquid first and just add a little bit of this, because I feel like the juice might be a little bit stabilizing. I think I'm gonna try and fry it in some butter. I mean, to be fair, I don't usually have butter, but Naomi always has butter. So I feel like it does count as a staple. Oh, wait, I wanted to sweeten it. Maybe I don't really need to sweeten it, actually. I don't know, just for good measure, I'm gonna put a bit of honey in there. I feel like our licorice is more so getting jelly-like. So I think I'm gonna add a bit more water. Some butter. Wonder if I have to like add baking powder or so, or like flour. Once it's in the pan, I'm also gonna make another, hopefully thicker version of this, which I then do wanna put into the oven. Or air fryer, actually. Here goes nothing. Please work. It looks like a burger patty. Now I'm gonna make a thicker version and just like the tiniest bit of juice because I think we need something in there. I mean, we need something to bind it with, right? I don't know. Which, speaking of, I do not have any faith in our pancake anymore because there's nothing to bind it. I'm gonna add a bit of flour, just the tiniest bit. Flour's in, then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of juice because it's a little too thick. Well, it's not a pancake. There is just no binding agent. Maybe I can still add some flour. Alright, whatever. This needs more flour. I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm not so good at this. A bit of honey. Don't know what else was on here. I didn't use it. Clean spot. To make little round... I guess these are crackers then. I don't know what it is we're making. I have a lot of faith in these. Look, they look so pretty. 2 little cookies. Okay, good luck. I don't know for how long. Yeah, my licorice needs so much water. See how this could like potentially maybe work? Oh, anyway. Moving back to this, because again, I want to try this out of the air fryer as well. Also, I'll be putting some single kidney beans in there as well because that was like my last resort to just dry out the kidney beans. And then, I don't know, have them on top of whatever it is we're creating. Just putting it into the air fryer like this. I'm gonna turn this on somewhere else because this one is really loud. Okay, it's not binding together, but hold on! I would just need more flour, I think, to bind it all together. I'm gonna make this again. Hold on, this is edible and actually yummy. We are so back. This is so gonna work. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little, I think, but this is good. Oh, by the way, our licorice. I don't know how much more water I'm supposed to add. We might just have to add these little jelly thingies on top. All right, let's make a new batter. Leaving some, just in case we might just have to eat them like this, on top. Put a little bit of passion fruit juice in there. This amount of flour, maybe. I mean, now it's gonna be too thick for a pancake. At this point, guys, I don't even know anymore. I mean, did I ever know anything? I'm gonna add the tiniest bit of baking powder. I mean, I don't really want it to rise or so. Oh my God, guys, we've got cookies. These are cookies. Got 2 cookies, that's fine. I don't know what else I could add to this. Some honey. Okay, into the pan we go. Come on, you can do this. Oops. This would be such a beautiful pancake. Come on. Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy. Ah, right now I can hardly breathe. You can do it, just know that I believe. That's all I really need. What are we thinking? These? Interesting. You know, these are crunchy chips now. Actually really yummy. This is a cookie. I've got another cookie! Yes! These are really yummy. Oh, you can't eat them all. These are really good. Means my pancake can fail because we've got 3 cookies. The one from the oven are gonna be great as well. And I'm taking them out now, actually. Ah! Beautiful cookies. All right, let's see if I can flip the pancake. Oh my God. Look at my beef patty! That's also gonna work! Oh my God, we're so in! We're so good at this! What's next? Whipped tofu. Marshmallow, I'm gonna make a s'more situation. I think I'm gonna melt them in the air fryer. Coconut. Are you a good one? Yeah. I don't know what to do with the coconut. except for putting it on top as well. Our pancake is unfortunately going to be cold by the time we eat it, but I think that's the least of our concerns. All right, to make whipped tofu is pretty easy. I think you're technically supposed to mix it with some plant-based milk, but well, I'm just gonna take some water instead. Or some of the kidney bean juice, but I think we're good on kidney beans. Just put some firm tofu into a food processor or blender. I think works too. I guess I'm gonna go for, you guessed it, passion fruit. I really don't know what sort of spices could go with whatever it is we're creating. Usually when it's sweet, I always think of cinnamon, of course. This is a bit of honey. I feel like cinnamon is not really what we're going for here. Maybe let's not. Beautiful. That's gonna be a beautiful spread. It's very bitter. Oh, I should have taken my normal tofu. This is not the one I usually buy. Okay, we can add maple syrup because it's definitely not sweet enough. I don't want to make it more liquid, so I'm not gonna add any more passion fruit juice. Maybe we can just open up a passion fruit and add that. Okay, I'm gonna put 1/2 of a passion fruit in there. All right. Now it's a little too liquid, maybe. Oh yeah. Wow. Hold on. That's really tasty. Could literally just eat this. It tastes like a dessert. It just needs to be cold. So I might just put this in the fridge until we actually use it. Actually, I'm also gonna add the other half because it works really well. So I don't think it's a waste. What the fuck? Guys. Putting this into the fridge, but we're almost there already. I think I'm just gonna have to air fry the marshmallows now because the coconut we're just gonna put on top. I think I'm gonna slice it really nicely. Maybe we're gonna use the chips. My cookie! Or something like that. It's very soft. Well, at least these are crunchy. Okay, let me just put the marshmallows into the air fryer. Maybe I'll put some licorice on top. So these are just my normal marshmallows, which we're just gonna melt like that. And on these, I'm gonna put a bit of licorice. Because it should melt. And maybe it'll melt together just like chocolate, you know? Guys, that totally worked. Well, you know what? This is not what I expected. It's whatever, we've got enough. Oh, what do I want to eat it so bad? We've got so many options now, I don't even know what to go for. Our cookies, these are the oven ones, and these are the air fried ones. Actually, I do think they're very similar. They're both soft. Also, we've got a pancake that actually smells ridiculously nice. It all doesn't really look very good, does it? Maybe we'll go for these two. They're gonna be hidden anyway, because we're gonna top them with our nice whipped feta. Feta, yeah, right. Mine is too liquid. For that reason though, on this one, I might go for I'm going for the marshmallow first. Oh my god, guys. Is your mouth watering? Of course, we've got our kidney beans down here with even a little bit of passion fruit. Then we've just topped it with our marshmallow, which of course, I'm also gonna have to add to this. Oh, my voice. Sometimes it gets really bubbly and I don't know why. Here's one licorice. Now let me try that. Yeah, let's not do that. That was like eating leather. We're just gonna hide it all under our beautiful whipped tofu. Love you. And unfortunately, this just turned into a jelly. Actually, let me try this because if this isn't good, oh, it's salty now. Top it off. This is our fish eggs or blueberries. Multiple chips on this. Then I'm gonna cut a bit of this fresh one. Bringing in texture. I honestly think this doesn't look too bad, right? Especially the cookie. Like, are you kidding? Do you know what I made this from? I am in love with my cookie. If we do want even more texture, we can always add the other kidney beans. They might be too savory. Really tasty though, you should try that. Right guys, we're going in. Try me. I do feel like the licorice is gonna be out of place, but let's see. The tofu, I swear to God. What the fuck? Why is this the best thing I've ever eaten? The best thing I've ever made on this channel, at least. It's so nice with the licorice because it brings sort of like flavor texture that obviously isn't there. Like a little bit of salty and twanginess. I don't really know what twanginess is. I just go off by the sound of the word, like twangy. And that's what it means to me. So you can interpret that however you want. But it's really nice that I'm actually gonna have to add a little bit more. Mmm. Guys, I'm so good at this. Why am I eating this up? Brings me to a new idea. I think if you like this style of video, I'm gonna ask friends to name me one random ingredients and then I have to turn all of them into one meal. What do you think of that idea? I think that could be, oh, marshmallow. And to think that the only ingredient I had to change was the apple cider vinegar. Any hoo-ha. I think really the only fail was the licorice in the marshmallow. The only other fail would be if you don't like, comment, and subscribe. And then see me again right here, right now. No, next week actually, not right now. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this. And so I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've stuck around this far. Entonces, nos vemos la próxima vez. Y bye bye, 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 bye.